Hello and welcome to another quick update about ADA. Not too much has happened, but a quick short-term update because medium-term not too much has changed since my last update. But in my last update, I made you aware of this potentially bullish pattern here, a descending broadening wedge. And in addition to that, a bull flag here. It came down a little bit too much, but in the end, it was still a valid bullish flag. And this descending broadening wedge, which is also like a descending wedge, generally bullish pattern, at least you can see it like that. It currently is looking like that we are breaking this to the upside. Yeah, after we've made here a first breakout out of the bull flag. That was after my last update. Flipped that resistance level here as support, as you can see here on the 1 hour chart. Then we made it even above the other resistance level here of the trend line of the descending broadening wedge. Broke above it and came now to retest that 54-cent level. Why is the 54-cent level so important? Well, that is the 78.6% Fibonacci level. Let me zoom out and show you. There you go, 54 cents, the 78.6% Fib level, the target area here in the yellow box basically. We've been talking about for weeks that the price should ideally get into after it broke above the below the 61.8% Fib level here at 96 cents. Then this was the next logical target, and it became very or super likely after we dropped below 75 cents. We've come into it and now we're trying to get out of it again, and that is powerful. We need to get out of it again. Bear in mind as well here, you can see that actually, and I will change the color. This is the 200-week moving average we have here as well. I've just changed it to yellow here. I am not sure how much relevance the 200-week moving average has for ADA. It is pretty relevant for Bitcoin, but for that reason I had it on the chart here. And because of the length of the chart history, we don't have a very long 200-week moving average. But as you can see here, this is currently exactly at the same level as the 78.6% Fibonacci level, so at 54 cents. So in the end, we probably won't find out how much relevance it has because it is pretty much at the same level as a very important resistance level as well. But this is where we are at the moment. So just here, just below a key resistance level. And let's see what happened actually on the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour, we have broken out of it. We have not retested it. So ideally, what I'd be looking for a bullish breakout, because at the moment, yes, we have moved out of the wedge. We have moved out of the bull flag, and we are currently in a 4 hour candle above this level. But because we are just below another resistance here, the idea would be to ideally wait for that move up, above the 78.6 Fib level, get a retest, ideally on the 4 hour, and then move up from here. That would be a bullish breakout, and the target for that would be usually the beginning of the wedge, that is 75 cents. We've got two key resistance levels along the way, which is here the 59-cent level, that previous swing high. Then here in that region around 68 cents, and then 75 cents is normally the first target, or the target of a wedge. If it breaks to the upside, this descending wedge, if it breaks to the upside, the target would be the beginning of the wedge. And this is where we are currently, and that is looking interesting. So just want to make you aware that we are here potentially breaking out just before breaking out, but we are on the 4 hour chart. The 4 hour candle has not closed above this level. This is very important. The 4 hour candle hasn't closed yet above the descending wedge. And when does the 4 hour candle close? Let's just take a look. Okay, so in 5 minutes. So it probably will have closed when I finish this video. And then what will be important to see how the next candle will be break above 54 cents. This is what the market will decide. I can't give you here a forecast because the market needs to decide. A resistance level is resistance until it breaks out. Until it breaks out. So we always need to wait for a signal from the market. Generally, what is more likely? So what I can do now, I can of course take that bullish flag out because it has been not invalidated. It has actually broken out. So I'll take that out. Otherwise, we'll get a bit too messy on the chart here. But overall, what you can see this like now, because we've got a horizontal resistance level and we can draw here now an ascending trend line. So from a likelihood point of view, I would say it is actually quite likely that we break this to the upside. The reason is that this is an ascending triangle, And this is how it at least can be understood: an ascending triangle with which leads the price to make higher highs and higher lows. What does the RSI do? The RSI is a little bit lower than it was here, but also the price was higher, so it's fine. Let me see on the 1 hour. So likelihood, in my view, increases a little bit because of a few things. The RSI is obviously a momentum indicator, and it tells you how strong is a trend. So when we try to break through here again, when on the 12th of May, we tried to break through that level to the upside. RSI was down here at 40, quite low, didn't break out. Here, RSI was a bit higher. It was just above 50, here maybe at 52. But it didn't even get there, so didn't break out. Here it broke out with a high RSI. When it broke out, the RSI, the momentum was around 57. Did break out, made it. We then tried here again. RSI was 55, so a bit lower again, didn't make it. Now the RSI is again a little bit higher. It's pretty much at the same level where it broke out before, so chances are not bad. We've got an ascending wedge and an ascending triangle, and we've got an RSI which is slightly higher than the previous time when we tried to break through. And usually you can use that as an indicator how likely it is to break out. When you get to the same resistance level again and the RSI is a little bit higher, it increases the likelihood that it breaks through because the momentum is increasing. The trend is now stronger. Okay, the bulls are more powerful, and this is all the RSI is doing. It checks how strong is a trend, and this is increasing, and therefore the likelihood increases. Of course, we don't know if a breakout is successful until the breakout is there. But what would be for just this breakout, where could we just immediately before we see the first retracement, where could it go to? So for that, if this really is an ascending triangle, we can count it like that, then we can take here the height of the triangle, ascending triangle, take it to the breakout point. Where would it take us? Would take us to the previous swing high here, pretty much sort of in that region, 68 cents, what I just told you. So this would be the first target, and then obviously we still have the target of the wedge, which would take us to 75 cents. So this assuming that we will break to the upside. Of course, if you lose here this trend line here, one of these, and they actually crossing here at 51 cents, 52. If we get below 52 cents today, I think we're back in the wedge, and this would be quite a bearish signal from the market and for the market. Yeah, and that is pretty much my view here about Cardano at the moment. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.